As you may have heard, Onision has recently been false copyright claiming a lot of videos. He's claimed videos from Mike and Actor, Repsion, Blair White, and he's claimed two of my videos so far. And the two videos that he's claimed of mine have about 1,000 views. He's been claiming videos from both big channels and small channels alike. The other interesting thing is everyone that I know of who has disputed the copyright claim has been rejected by Onision, and that includes myself. I also want to say that Onision is not using a third party like a YouTube network or a content DRM company to make these copyright claims. He is making these copyright claims himself. Now, it could be the case that these claims are automated, because I know that YouTubers with over 100,000 subscribers do have access to YouTube's automatic content ID system and can automatically copyright claim videos. However, if they're going to do that, they are at the very least supposed to read through the disputes themselves manually. So even if these claims are being done automatically, the disputes, Onision at the very least is supposed to be reading them, and he is supposed to be looking through them and actually deciding if he really thinks they are fair use or not in good faith. And I don't really think that he's been acting in good faith, considering that every single person I know of that has disputed their copyright claim with Onision has been rejected by Onision, and all of these copyright claims that I know of that he's made are pretty obvious cases of fair use. So some people have asked me if there is anything that can be done about Onision's copyright claims, and I think that there is. Gabriel Pegg has started a petition on change.org to tell YouTube to punish Onision for his blatant abuse of the copyright system. I have signed this petition, and I encourage you to sign it as well. I will leave a link to the petition down in the description for this video. Now, I realize that change.org petitions don't always go anywhere, but the last time I actually promoted a petition about Onision in one of my videos, that petition ended up being successful. It was a petition to try to convince Onision to take down one of his videos, and he did. And the thing is, when someone makes a copyright claim on YouTube and you dispute it, it's the person or the company making the copyright claim that decides whether or not to accept your dispute. It's not YouTube that makes that decision. However, in some cases, YouTube does sanction people, creators, or companies that abuse the copyright system in this manner, and it really does look like Onision is abusing this copyright system. Look, even if he is claiming these videos automatically, when you make a dispute, he's supposed to manually read over all of the disputes and then make a decision in good faith, and it looks like he is just flat out rejecting every single dispute and every single appeal, and that's really hard to argue that it's in good faith, because most of the videos, if not all the videos that I've seen him claim, have very clearly been fair use videos. Now, I'm not sure if YouTube has ever sanctioned a channel as big as Onision's, but it doesn't really make sense that a big channel should be allowed to get away with something that a small channel would not be allowed to get away with. I also want to add that Onision has now claimed a total of 4 of my videos. When I first started recording this video, it was 2, but now it's up to 4. I did dispute one of the 4 claims so far. It was just like 35 or 45 seconds of a video that was more than 23 minutes long. What's ironic about that particular claim is about half the content on the left side of the screen was actually one of Eugenia Cooney's videos that he presumably was legally allowed to use, even though he did not explicitly get her permission to use it because of fair use laws. So I think it's kind of ironic that he is claiming my content, which I was definitely using under fair use, when 50% of the content he is actually claiming was actually created by someone else. Another one of the videos that he has claimed is actually a live stream that is now on private. He's claiming a minute and a half of a live stream that is an hour and a half. So here's what I can do. Once you file a dispute and it's rejected, you can file an appeal. But the problem is the appeal would also be decided by Onision, and he would likely reject the appeal. Also, if I make an appeal and I get rejected by Onision, I would get a copyright strike. But then what I can do is I can file a DMCA counterclaim. And if I file a DMC counterclaim, I believe Onision would have 10 business days to sue me in court. And if he does not, the video gets put back up and I would no longer have a strike on my channel. But what that would mean is, even if Onision is not going to go through with suing people, and for some reason I don't think he would go through with suing people because it would not be very prudent for him to do so, especially since he's claiming so many videos now. I still would pretty much have to appeal one video at a time. And that's because if I appeal, say, 4 videos at a time and I get 4 copyright strikes, if you get 3 copyright strikes at once, you could lose your whole channel. So I would have to be careful to pretty much only appeal 1 video at a time. And in the meantime, when I file a DMCA counterclaim, I would still have to wait, and I would still have to have a strike on my channel temporarily until, the video is restored, which could take up to, 10 business days. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to appeal yet. Thanks to everyone for supporting my channel, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you aren't already, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon for notifications, and together we shall take over the world. You can also catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Snapchat at Zorkmid123.